we turn downwind. Alright, so we got a little bit of a tailwind as we're hover taxiing. And as you turn into a wind off the tail, then you're with the same speed across the ground, then essentially your airspeed's lowered. Aircraft's in farther down the from ETL, and it gets less efficient, and wants to settle and requires more power. So, all right, so we're going to come down here to about the end of the ramp here, another 100 feet or so. Then I'll have you make a left pedal turn back into the wind here. So now just come in on your left pedal a little bit. I'll turn back into the wind. Come on around into the wind there. All right, good. All right, so we got some T's on the ramp over here. See that one T right there to the right?
Yes.
Let's go down to a regular hover height there. The higher we are, the more power it takes to hover there. So we'll come down to a normal 4-foot hover height. You have the aircraft?
I have the aircraft.
We're going to come over to this T right here in front of us. All right, now just kind of hold us at a hover right over this T for a bit. All right. Now we're going to do some pedal turns here. So we're going to have you start with a left pedal turn. So now just try to ease it on around. And we're going to try to pretty much stay over one spot on the ramp. All right, now come back on the stick a little bit. See, because the wind's wanting to blow us down the ramp that way. There we go. All right, just line up on the T again there. Let me kind of give you an idea of what you're going to be doing. It's a little more challenging when you got a little bit of a wind, 10, 12 knots, whatever. So here we are right over the T. Stay on here with me. So we start off. Doesn't take a whole lot of left pedal until we get around about right here.
Right.
At this point, we're having to add more left pedal so we can kind of push that tail into the oncoming wind, so to speak. Now, as it comes around about here, we can come off the left pedal quite a ways, or it'll want to really spin around. Then as the nose continues to come around, you come off the left pedal even a little bit more, and then just kind of sneak it around there. All right. So, all right, you have the aircraft?
I have.
And believe me, starting out doing these pedal turns that are pretty brisk wind, you're going to be a little sloppy at it, but that's okay. That's what we're here for, practice. So, start out, it doesn't take much left pedal to start turning until you get to about here. There you go. Now you have to add a little bit more left pedal. And then you're going to start coming off of it about right here. There you go, and a little bit of ass stick like you got it. Now come off your left pedal even more. There you go, not too bad. All right, just put it right back over the T. We'll try that again. All right, so again, we're right into the wind here pretty much. So starting off doing your left pedal turn, it's not going to take too much pedal. Till you get to about here, and you have to increase the pedal a little bit more to get it to keep turning. And then you come off the pedal right about there. Come on off that left pedal quite a bit. There you go, because it really slows your rotation down. Good. All right, much better. All right, go ahead when you get a chance. Go ahead and just set it right down on the T there. And you don't have to hit perfectly on the T, just anywhere here is fine. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and pick it back up. Very good. All right, now let's do a little backward flight. We're going to back it up about 50 feet here. So just come slightly aft on the stick, and the aircraft will start coming back. And you're basically using your feet to keep your nose pointing forward, pointing the opposite direction that you're actually flying here. There you go, looking good, looking good. All right, just bring us to another hover whenever you get a chance, and then we're going to do us another left pedal turn. Now you come off the left pedal just a little. Come off of it even more. All right, go ahead and bring it on back around. We're going to set it back down over there on the tee again. Left pedal, left pedal. Now, there you go. Go ahead and sneak over there to the tee and sit her down. And like I say, it doesn't have to be perfectly on the tee, just somewhere in the neighborhood here. All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and pick it back up. We're going to pick it back up and back it up again. All right, so now using your feet to keep the nose pointing that way, just come aft on the stick a little bit. Just ease it backwards. Yeah, come on back another 25, 30 feet there. So when you're backing up, stand there with me. So when you're backing up, if you keep the, come back on the stick and get it moving and you just kind of neutralize on the stick, you'll just keep walking back at about that speed. And then to stop, all you do is lower the nose a little bit. That'll bring it to a stop like that. So, all right, you have the aircraft.
I have the aircraft.
Whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and do another left pedal turn. Oop, I'll let your nose come down. Okay, let me show you, stay on here with me. Let me show you another little thing that you got to consider.
Okay.
Let's go back over to your tee here and we'll start it right here. So we're into the wind. We got a wind coming straight out of the west and we've got our nose pointing right to the west here basically. So as we come around, not only are you bringing in left pedal to start turning, but kind of a little bit of right stick into that wind, because if you didn't, if you left it neutral, it's going to start drifting like that.
So you're pushing a little stick this way.
And kind of after you do this enough, you unconsciously do it even without thinking about it. You're thinking, I'm just going to keep it right over this one spot. But as it comes around here, now we're having to come slightly aft on the stick or back on the stick. See how much back stick it takes right there to keep it in a hover? And then now as we're coming around, we're bringing in a teeny bit of left stick just so we don't drift down the ramp as we rotate back around. Okay, now
a little bit of stick and pedal.
Yeah, so you're just trying to keep a little stick into the wind to prevent you from being drifting downwind down the ramp, so that you stay over one spot.
Right.
All right. Go ahead.
I understand what you're saying.
Have a stab at it there, man.
I understand.
All right, not too bad. Try it again. Let's put it right in the wind there. All right, now take your time. Just slowly rotate it around there to the left.
So when you're doing something like this, are your eyes pretty well out in?
Oh yeah, you're looking out 75 feet in front of you. Yeah, don't look right at the ground in front of you. You'll tend to oscillate.
Okay.
So,
all right.
There you go, left pedal turn. There you go, nice and slow. Got a little stick into the wind. That looks good. See, we're just sitting right here over the ramp. As we're coming around, I'll start coming back a little on the stick, back on the stick a little. There you go.